Good morning, everybody. Today is a super exciting day that we've been waiting for a really long time.
We're going to Lake Tahoe! This is something that has been on our bucket list for pretty much as long as we can remember, because you've seen it on Instagram, you've seen it everywhere. The crystal blue waters.
Yep.
Yes, I do know they're gonna be cold, but we're still gonna get in, we're gonna swim.
Which is big for Hannah because cold water is not her thing.
It's not my thing, but this is an exception.
Yeah.
If it means a good memory, I'll do it.
Yeah. So we pulled off on the side of the road last night to sleep, and we're gonna head out and make our way around pretty much all of Lake Tahoe.
So we're starting like around Reno-ish and then working our way down. So really we'll be kind of starting the trek around pretty much the whole lake in Incline Village. Is that right?
Yeah. So we start in Incline Village. We'll pretty much just be in Nevada today.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow and the rest of our time around Lake Tahoe will just be in California.
Yes, which I'm so excited for.
We're both really excited about that.
But let's go.
Let's go.
But first, a V8 for the road. So since we're going all around Lake Tahoe, our approach to what we actually stop and see is kind of dependent on how many people are actually there, because we don't want to go places that are like super crowded. So basically we're going to stop at pretty much any beach that we see or can go to, and then if there aren't a lot of people, we'll stop. If there are like way too many people, then we'll probably just keep going to the next one. We have a few that we know that we want to hit regardless of how many people are there, but we're going to try to just see all of them, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the most recommended places to go is Hidden Beach, but we're not going to be making it there today because honestly the parking situation to get there is absolutely horrendous. You have to walk almost 2 miles, I think, to actually get to the beach, and right now there's construction going on along Highway 28, so it's not easy to turn around and try to go park there. So we turned around once thinking that we might be able to find parking. We didn't.
If you're in a car, you might be able to park somewhere, but
yeah, but being in the van, it's a lot harder to park, so we're gonna skip this one and just try to go somewhere where we can get a little bit better parking, because if we can't park, there's a pretty good chance we're just not gonna be able to do whatever it is. But we can see the beach from like up above, and it looks gorgeous, and there are not a lot of people there. So if you have a car, I would say that would be probably the better way to go about it to get there.
So we have finally found the place to park that wasn't on the side of the road even. So that was super nice. And now finally hiking down to Chimney Beach first. And I think there's a couple other things around this area, so we're gonna check those out. But most importantly, we're getting in the water. It doesn't even matter like how cold it is. We know it's gonna be cold, but like Hannah said before, we're doing it for the memes. And I think Chloe is super excited too. We've said swimming to her like 3 or 4 times, and she probably doesn't understand us, but to us, she definitely knows what's happening. So,
and this is a dog-friendly beach.
Yeah, things are dog-friendly, so we're super excited about that.
Oh, we're scaling down the side of a mountain.
Yeah, we are kind of scaling down the side of a mountain, but this place is amazing. Wow. Look at the view.
I'm not sure how we get there though.
You got this.
Man, this is really something.
So, little treacherous hike down.
Yeah, that was a bit rough.
And
came from all the way up there.
And we finally made it, so let's go feel the water. This is so exciting.
And the water is cold. We haven't been
Did you
in that
feel
way
it?
yet.
I didn't even feel it
I felt it
yet.
on my feet. It's cold.
Oh, here goes nothing. So we didn't spend too much time at Chimney Beach because honestly it was really rocky and it was very hard to walk in. So there really wasn't the beach that we wanted to, like a main attraction. We were just stopping there to see what it was about. So now we're walking along this path
Right along the water.
right along the water to go to Secret Cove, which I think is like actually more of a beach, like the sand actually goes out more. It's not just like a rock bed.
I hope.
I hope so. But Chloe had fun, I think.
She wanted to roll around in the sand so much.
She was just rolling in the sand.
And then she was really cold, so we put her in her backpack.
But I think she's drying off, warming up in the backpack. And we also didn't want her to be wet walking in sand because literally all she did was just roll in it.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, we're gonna go to Secret Cove, see what that beach is about.
I think the beach is on the other side of this, so we're close.
Okay, so we made it to like a viewpoint over Secret Cove, and we just got to go up and around and down. We also discovered it's a clothing optional beach.
I did read that online, but I thought it said it was like, what's the word? Unofficial clothing
Well, it's official.
optional beach.
It's official.
There was a sign, so it is official actually.
But
We will not be partaking.
we will not be partaking in
But
that.
this is the nicer beach to
It's
swim
there's
at,
like
for sure.
there's like actually sand, and
Yeah.
you can get in the water. So
I
we're
am
gonna
excited to swim.
maybe steer clear of the
Naked men.
naked men that are out here. She's shaking so much.
So we did get out there and swim a little bit, but we don't like to stay too long if Chloe's not comfortable because
She was
really,
very cold. She was like just shaking
and
like crazy.
really her comfort and safety is always our #1 priority. So
Yes.
if that means that we have to cut our time short, we have to cut our time short. We don't really mind it at all.
Right. I mean, we could have just like told her to sit on the beach and while we swim, but
I don't want to do that
I
ever.
don't want to do that.
I would rather just take her back to the van. We'll have times where we do leave her in the van.
Yeah.
And then times like this, if she can come, we want her to come.
Next time we go to a beach that like we can park much closer,
Yeah.
I would say we'll just go swim for a little bit and come back and everything would be fine. But this beach was interesting.
Also, like, if like clothing optional is your thing,
Go-
do you
go
like
for
do
it.
your thing? That's just something like I'm not super comfortable with.
I
so
don't
I'm like,
I don't know. I just didn't expect it. Like
Well, yeah, I probably should have told you before.
yeah, Hannah knew, but
My bad.
I just wouldn't expect that. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't expect that. So we just read on a sign that in certain parts of Lake Tahoe, the water is so clear that you could see an object 67 feet below the surface. That's insane. I actually don't think that we could have found a better spot to see the sunset. I'm super glad that we slipped all the way down to get here.
Oh my god.
Chloe, what do you think? Are you excited for the sunset? Now it's time to go back to the van, make dinner, and drive to our spot. Luckily, we're gonna have dinner cooking while we're driving.
Good morning, everyone. It is bright and early, 4:30 in the morning. We are now ready to start our journey around Lake Tahoe. We are starting in South Lake Tahoe at Emerald Bay State Park. We're going there for sunrise, and then I think we're also gonna get to go to BL Bliss State Park. So first we have to take this little sketch drive down the mountain because the place that we parked last night was a little far. We have about 30 minutes until we get there. I guess let's go.
Good morning. I'm still very tired, but it's gonna be worth it. We have made it to the perfect sunrise spot, and it's just right off the road. Like, we honestly thought we were gonna have to hike somewhere to get the view, but it's literally right on the side of the road. So we just pulled over. There's no one else here, and yet and we've definitely got an amazing view. And luckily with the van, we take up a good amount of space, so hopefully people won't, like, if they do show up, they won't like come up close to us. So we're just trying to get the camera set up for some good pictures.
Also, if you're gonna come here and do this for sunrise, one, get here early, but two, put it in for Emerald Bay State Park. And if you're coming like from South Lake Tahoe around like Baldwin Beach, if you're coming from that direction, then you'll see this on the right side of the road, and you literally can't miss it. You'll see the lake to the side.
Yeah, there's like
it's
a
the
brick
perfect spot.
Wall type thing that
Yeah.
you can sit on. Super nice.
It's the perfect spot.
Would highly recommend this place for sunrise. I almost said sunset. Probably sunset too, but this is incredible. Like, I don't think we could have found a better spot. So while I'm making breakfast, Hannah is editing the videos for today. We've kind of found that to be like our best routine because she can get them done really quick, and it's usually done around the time that breakfast is ready, so works out pretty perfect. So we finally found a spot. We're actually in Tahoe City now. There's just not a lot of places to park along the way, like on the west coast of Lake Tahoe. So we stopped here, and when we stopped here, I learned that Hannah's currently looking at houses for sale around here. So if that tells you if she likes the area or not. We also realized how unrealistic the prices are there. The cheapest you're looking at is like $600,000.
Okay, but I don't think this is that bad. It's $600,000 for a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's either a condo or a townhome. You get an attached garage space. It's 1,300 square feet.
It is pretty close to the water too.
And it's pretty close to the water. So,
I mean, it would be nice.
for Lake Tahoe, that's really not that bad.
Yeah.
Someday, buddy.
Someday.
Someday.
The ones that are like really nice are in the millions, obviously.
Oh, easy.
So
10 million, no problem.
yeah. So now it's that time.
If you get it just right, you can see some of the little
How cute.
some of the little heart-shaped ice cubes in there. So good.
So good.
We've gotten a lot of work done this morning, and really, I guess it's 12:30 now, so it's not really morning anymore, but we've gotten a lot of work done, and really we're just trying to get everything kind of out of the way so that we can get out, go for a walk, do something. Chloe is still very tired. She's literally just sleeping like this. I don't know what her deal is. I guess we really wore her out swimming a couple days ago, but we're gonna have lunch, and then hopefully we'll get to go on a walk. Look how stinking good these look.
So currently we're on the west side of Lake Tahoe, and there's honestly not a whole lot to do other than boating or hiking or being on the water, but it's still incredibly beautiful. But there's definitely better beaches and stuff on the other side, Over here it's definitely really rocky, but I think this is where more boats launch from. So super cool to see all the boats and just be near the water.
So it's been about a week since we've picked up the camera. Honestly, after being on the road and like just go our first month of van life, we really wanted to just like slow down. Once we got here, so we're still at Lake Tahoe. Once we got here, we were like, okay, it's beautiful here. We have the most ideal spot, so why not take advantage of it, stay as long as we can before we feel ready to move on. And we're almost ready to move on. We've been here now for 2 weeks total. But today we said that we were gonna bring you along to all the things that we do in Lake Tahoe. Today we're going to
like a routine here now.
We kind of do, but today we're going to Hidden Beach, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this beach because it's beautiful. Like,
the water here is just so
the
clear.
most beautiful.
Unreal.
But you have to walk over a mile to get here, which I don't love that, because carrying everything to the beach for over a mile is just not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But the beach is beautiful, so I'm just gonna stop right here because I want to show you what it looks like. So right down there is the beach, and the water is so blue, it's crazy.
Honestly, just sitting here on the beach, it blows my mind that this is a lake and not the ocean. Like, I feel like with the waves crashing, it should definitely be an ocean. But it's honestly more fun to swim because it's not salt water, which is nice, but it is cold. So we're about to brave it and go in the water.
Oh God, that was cold. Oh God, holy cow, I'm not tall enough for this.
What?
Oh God. Every time I get in the water, I don't like to take my ring off because I don't want to like somebody to take it, and I don't want to leave it in the van. Because I don't want to jump through the waves. Because I don't want somebody to take it, or like if the van was broken into, I wouldn't want somebody to take it because this is literally the most expensive thing that I have. So I always wear it into the water, and the whole time I'm in the water, this is how I am.
The face, just the face.
Oh gosh! Come on! Come here, Chloe girl! She's trying to go to the shore. Come here, silly! It's almost 7 o'clock here now, so we're heading back to the van. Honestly, I'm pretty hungry.
I'm starving.
I was about to say, I know Keith is, but that's the 3rd time we've been to Hidden Beach, and we really think like that's probably one of the top 2 best beaches in Lake Tahoe. We went around like South Lake Tahoe and up, and like some of that area was okay, but it was better for like rentals and like tourists. But on the Nevada side, if you're over here near like North Lake Tahoe,
a lot more public beaches.
There's more public beaches. Overall, we just think they're better.
The water's more blue, it's clearer. It's just better.
And that's why we ended up coming back here after going to South Lake Tahoe, just because it seemed like the better place to be. It was easier for us to have a place to sleep. And I mean, honestly, along Lakeshore Boulevard and Incline Village, there are some crazy nice houses.
Yeah.
So just like being around those is cool.
It's also nice because there is kind of a walk to get to Hidden Beach, but like we parked along Lakeshore Boulevard.
So we didn't have to pay for parking.
So we don't have to pay, but also you really don't have to worry about like your vehicle's safety.
Right.
Because all the houses are nice, but I don't know. I just feel like overall it's a very safe area.
Yeah, nice. And I think I read something about Incline Village being like one of the most expensive places to live.
Well, it makes sense. I mean,
there's like multi-million-dollar homes here. So I don't know, it's just a cool area to be in. And tomorrow we're gonna take you to Secret Cove and Chimney Beach.
All right, we are headed to Chimney Beach now. See what that's all about. It's honestly a super nice like walk once you get down towards the water a little bit. You're just walking along the water. Just look how clear and calm it is here. We found a good little spot here on the beach, and when we came here to Chimney Beach before, completely different today.
Yeah, it was very like a lot of waves, very rough.
Wasn't very clear.
It looked like there was a lot of rocks, and it wasn't super clear. But now that we're here, honestly, I really like it.
This is so nice. The water is super calm. It looks like there's more sand. I'm
having a hard time deciding between here and Hidden Beach now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice.
That's real cool.
Chloe. What do you think?
You're gonna have me smelling like a wet dog. Alright, so we didn't get to show as much of Secret Cove as we thought we would because
it's literally like the people there take the clothing optional very seriously, and we really just didn't feel right.
It seemed inappropriate to like film even ourselves.
Like just holding this out, like people will be like walking behind you. Like,
yeah.
And we just kind of felt like somebody would say something, or it would just
would be weird.
In here that we didn't want.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna end this video here.
Yep. We had an amazing 3 weeks in Lake Tahoe. That
we
place
love it there.
Has a special place in our hearts. But now we're headed to San Francisco, so the next time you see us, that's where we'll be. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.